What is going on, everybody? Back on it. Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 6. Left off with some cliffhanger-ish stuff last episode. Genya seems to be a demon himself, like a Nezuko situation, perhaps? I mean, we didn't get anything of it, so hopefully we get a big explanation of it here. Now, pretty much we know, unless it's like Upper Moon or Muzan himself, you're not like getting turned into a demon. Like, it's not like he accidentally got bit. I mean, he could have accidentally, but even if he did accidentally get bit by like a lower level demon, like it would just be like an injury or whatever. So we know that he was like, he's been apprenticing. He's a Padawan to the stone Hashira that we've seen. So is it like a technique and there's been no demon or Muzan blood transfer involved? And this is just something that he like does his Hidan shit to from Naruto and just like can go through some rituals, and maybe he has a fixated amount of time that he himself can become a demon, which seems pretty useful, especially from a recovery standpoint, because we saw him like pull out his own tooth and then come back with a tooth. But this has to have been post. This has to be recent, because when we saw him post the Demon Slayer little exam that they went through, didn't Tanjiro break his arm? And I'm pretty sure like that was a big issue. But if he had the ability to heal, then it wouldn't have been an issue. So again, I don't know what it is. Is it just a technique that he's learnt? Or is he straight... Is he straight up demoned? It'll be tough. I'm sure we'll get the explanation on it. And then I'm curious what his brother thinks about it, because his brother was the Hashira that was dressed in all white that was stabbing Nezuko through the box at the end of season 1 or 2, whenever that was. But we know they borderline have no relationship. On top of that, we've got two Hashiras here on the scene with the two Upper Moons. Surely Tanjiro didn't defeat them. I think it was more like a shock value than anything. Because it would just be too crazy. It's like, alright, well, Tanjiro wrap this one up. Let's everyone go team up on the guy that's stuck in the pot. That's just not going to happen. So I'm assuming they're going to be going at it. The biggest thing I'm interested in is the Genya stuff. And let's go from there. See what we got here. I mean, that looks demonic to me, I'd say. No, it does not mean you defeat them. Yes, just because you decapitate does not mean defeat. I don't know if you gotta stab all their tongues or what. It's just a waste of time, honestly. She couldn't push that off of her? What? I don't like that. He slices one pillar and she's good to go. There's a fifth body. Does he just completely stay out of... Okay, it's definitely demonic as far as like his rage. Yeah, bro, clean yourself up. So the fifth one maybe is like weak compared to the rest, but that's the one you need to take out. Maybe. What is happening to him? Yikes. So maybe the fifth one just stays completely hitting at all times. Huh. We're not gonna get an explanation on that shit? Oh, we gotta reload. You already used your 2 shots. He's looking for it. I have to say, you best not get hit with that shit. That might give him the smell where it is. Yo, you other 4, you're just gonna let Tanjiro figure this shit out. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right, because they sprouted off of him initially getting decapitated. It's not like they took over his body. They just... I was about to say, y'all are just gonna let him do this. They're that concerned. It's almost making me feel like why are they so concerned about that 5th one? Well, of course, I mean, I guess if they all 5 get decapitated at the same time, it's an issue. Can he not defend himself at all? If push comes to shove. Oh, Jesus. Like, they seem kind of weak right now. Oh wow, the one with the staff, the spear got her. And then we cut. Alright, back to the 3D fish and shit we got going on. He's over here stuck in that Zabuza. Well, surely he's not gonna die in this, so figure it out there, buddy. We just need to knock that pot in his hand over. Maybe one of the other 2 can help us out. This is the one we've seen the least of. You gonna use your lightning or what? Guess not. I don't know, they seem super flustered this episode, the 4 of them. They seem really like on the fence right now. They're flustered, they're not moving as fast, their attacks don't seem... Uh-oh. This is the last one standing right here. Oof. That gravity fan shit is... Now we're on a Where's Waldo hunt right now. Does he not have a thing? Because, you know, like, Zenitsu's got his hearing and Tanjiro's got his smell and all this type of thing. Does he not have any type of sensory thing? You guys are just gonna let Tanjiro just yell out these directions. He missed. I'm just dumbfounded that those 4 upper moons are that frazzled right now that they're just letting Tanjiro get this information out. It broke the sword. And Genya's super emotional in this little demon form, by the way. He's very emotional. Okay, so how do you kill it? Oh god. Staff through the body. Well, he's not going to actually get him. I'm sure Tanjiro shows up. Can't regenerate my neck, he says. I'm sure Tanjiro shows up. He doesn't... I don't know. Knowing Tanjiro and how they do things. I mean, they're giving him the death send-off. He's having flashbacks of his brother and his family and everything. Does his brother blame Genya for his family's death or what? Shit, they even gave Kid Genya a cutscene right there. I just don't think he dies here, which is interesting because I do want Genya backstory and, you know, what's the rift between him and his brother, how did they both, you know, get to be demon slayers, etc, etc. And we definitely need that backstory. I don't like them using it as like a death fake out for Genya at the same time, you know, so we'll see. So he didn't mind his father getting stabbed to death. Look like he's got sisters there now. Alright, so we're getting the Genya flashback here. Oh shit, there's a lot. There is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 6 kids in there? Are they the only 2 survivors?
Genya, 寝れないか?
兄ちゃんだって。
俺、お袋探してくる。
あ、俺も行くよ。
いや、俺が行ってくるから、お前は家にいてくれ。
Who's gonna protect the kids?
約束したろ。
わかった。
Animation looks great, by the way.
じゃあ、頼んだぞ。
And they've both turned into some of the most rigid, rough personalities in their teen years. So what the hell happened between now and then? So they're all dead. They're just dead.
なんだ、みんな起きてたのか。
Is it by the father's doing or demons doing?
大丈夫だって。 兄ちゃんが探しに行ってくれてるから。
Like at this point, is the father dead?
うん
I'm not sure.
今までこんな遅くなることなかったのに。もう夜が明けちゃうよ。
She probably
大丈夫だよ。
she got caught out by a demon in the she got caught out by a demon in the middle of the night, Muzan or
母
something.
ちゃんも兄ちゃんも戻ってるよ。
Oh shit!
母ちゃんだ。
Don't
母ちゃん。母ちゃん。
don't open it.
開けるな。母ちゃんじゃないかもしれない。
Oh! And there's the scar.
獣か。やけん。いや、狼だ。
Is it his mom?
暗くて見えない。早い。
It is the mom. It is the mom. She got turned into a demon. So who ended up putting her ass down? Is the little one in his arm still alive at least, or?
こと。シュウヤ。ヒロシ。テイコ。
Honestly, at least from a viewer standpoint, that they killed all those kids in one go. And it wasn't, we didn't have to see them all just die screaming dramatically one by one. Oh, the mom's just gonna die in the sunlight.
何が起こってるんだ。さっきのは何だったんだ。兄ちゃんは。いや、今はみんなの怪我を。あ。兄ちゃん。
Oh, does he hate his older brother?
母ちゃん。
Because of this?
母ちゃん。母ちゃん。なんでだよ。なんでだよ。なんで母ちゃんを殺したんだよ。
I mean, do you not see her evaporating? Okay.
ひどいこと言って。ごめん、兄ちゃん。
He's not gonna die here.
全部言い訳にしかな
We
い。
didn't even get an explanation on how he became this.
シュウヤもヒロシもコトもテイコもスミも冷たくなって
5 siblings just
返事を
dead.
しなくてダメだ。
And they both ended up
もう
becoming
死
demon
ぬと
slayers.
いうのが分かってしまって。
I honestly think that backstory is worse than Tanjiro's, to be honest.
狼だと思ったものは鬼になった母ちゃんだ。
So Muzan showed up.
俺たちを守るために戦って夜が明け始めた外に落ち初めて家族を襲ったのが母ちゃんだと気づいたとき兄ちゃんはどんな気持ちだったろうか。
Yeah, they're both mentally snapped.
最
So
悪
does
の
the
手にかけて打ちのめされていたときに必死で守った弟から罵倒されて
The older brother, the one that's also got rage issues, he doesn't hate Genya, does he? I'm not sure. Man, time's really going slow with that staff coming at his neck, isn't it? Oh, they both left together.
ゲンヤ、
Oh, I thought they separated from that point.
家族は俺たち二人で守ろう。親父は刺されて死んじまった。あんなのは別にいない方がせいせいするけど。父親がいねえとなると。
Oh, this is before the mom got turned here. I think this conversation. Yeah, because he doesn't have the scar across his face.
俺とお前でおふくろと弟たちを守るんだ。
He looks like a kid Tengen, to be honest, with that hair. Very flashy.
これからはじゃなくてこれからもだよな。ごめん兄ちゃん。
So I don't think he's gonna die. I hate that they framed it around the possibility of him dying.
兄ちゃんには
His backstory, because I think the backstory is great.
都合のいい走馬灯を見て俺才能なかったよ兄ちゃん。呼吸も使えないし柱にはなれない。
He has no breathing technique.
柱にならなきゃ 柱に会えねえ
Not one?
頑張ったけど無理だったよ
So he's just out here.
てめえみたいなグズ俺の弟じゃねえ
Yeah, why does his brother hate him all of a
殺
sudden?
害なんかやめちまえ
I was curious if the older brother hated him at all, because there would be no reason for him to, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we knew that was going to happen. I hate that they kind of framed it like that, but it is what it is. Yo, you other three. Y'all are supposed to be some upper ranked demons? What's happening? What? That was it? Good God. I was about to say, that attack looked like it has some juice behind it. We regen all that? There's got to be a limit. I mean, if he can regen all that, I mean, okay, so the man pretty much is unkillable then. I was about to say, are you going to stand there and let him regen, or are you going to take his head off? These upper moon, man. They really are the worst. They came out looking so badass in those first couple episodes. These last two episodes, they are the worst. Why doesn't one of them keep him on them at all times? Maybe that'll help mask the smell too. Why does he hide? Like, I understand he's hiding in the forest, but like, dig yourself underground or something. Watch this not go through. I'd be like, oh shit, we got a problem. Oh, it ends like that. Yikes. Okay. I think him getting just literally littered. Because even I was like, wait, did Nezuko do something? Or. Because he got tagged and bagged right there. Not a bad episode. The upper moons are really starting to let me down here. I don't remember the last demon that was really like on their shit about their shit. And I understand that they're cocky and they can get flustered, because who has ever really shown them any type of competition? So you do kind of get like lackadaisical, like, okay, yeah, you took off a limb, you know, I instant regen. You chop off my jaw, like we saw in like the first episode, you know, I'm spitting that shit right back out. I'm hoping that the three remaining, Akaza we already saw, but we didn't see him really fully go at it. He seems like he might mentally be about that life. The other one, that Akaza hates, that kept like chopping him up, he seems like he's probably going to be more along the lines like these demons, very just nonchalant, like, oh, that happened, and just regen. And then the upper moon one, the vice president. I'm hoping that one of those three is just like, you put the foot on the throat and you just handle it. There's literally probably nothing on the planet that can touch you at your power level. It might be easy and boring to just like insta-take something out, but I would love to see one of them like not bullshit. Like we just take it out. We don't deal with it, we don't joke around, I don't torture, I don't get pleasure out of whatever. I have a job to do and I just do it, and I don't ask questions. You don't have to like friendship talk me. I show up, I handle it, I'm in and out. These here, they ain't got that mental, they ain't about that life. They've shown me enough to know that they're gonna get defeated. Well, we know they're gonna get defeated. The story doesn't end here. But I have no hopes for them. I think their abilities look dope. and the multiple splitting off aspect is pretty cool. I would love a little bit more explanation on maybe why that one has to go small. Now again, maybe, I don't know the backstory, but maybe he had like multiple personalities in his human life. But the small, like the one that's small, like maybe that's the real personality, like the one that he was born and grew up to be before his mind started splitting. So maybe that's why he's so like small and insignificant, because maybe that's the way he feels truly about himself. But the other personalities and the other emotions take over, and like they're the forefront of the personality. But I will say though, like that whole sparring session that they had in the first 10 minutes of the episode, it was really like just like head scratching of just like how weak they looked right there, especially given the sense of panic of like, okay, holy shit, he just did decapitate all of us. It took us a little longer to regen, and he's found out about a fifth body and where it is. Like they were just getting like shunned away by typical like parries and dodges, and Nezuko was able to get on them, and it's like, y'all have long range attacks and speed and quickness, like use it, damn it. So I don't know, that was whatever. I'm disappointed in them, and I'm disappointed in the way they handled this. I liked Genya's backstory. I did not like the way they went about showing it, because there was no, I couldn't suspend my belief of like, oh my god, he's really gonna die here, because we have no explanation on how, on this the man standing there with 15 holes in his body, we got no explanation on how he's gotten to this point. So that alone, I already know you're not going to kill him. So don't parry his backs, don't combine it with like a, oh man, I'm dying here, his life flashes before his eyes and we see the backstory. Just give me his backstory in a separate explanation. I don't care how you want to write that, I'm not a storyteller, so figure it out. But I think besides that, I like his backstory more than Tanjiro's, to be honest. Even though, you know, we didn't really get much of their backstories, Tanjiro or Genya, as far as life before and seeing them grow through it. It's like as soon as the families were killed, Tanjiro was like straight on like Nezuko and becoming a demon slayer. We didn't really see anything else in between. Same thing here, like we got his backstory, we know he's a demon slayer. I could understand why he would hate his older brother, and he even says here, you know, I can imagine the pain he must have had to go through protecting us, and then having to kill the mom, and then his younger brother, saying I hate him because he killed his mom, not knowing what really happened. But we saw in the flashbacks as well, like his older brother just like ridiculing him and telling him to give up on becoming a demon slayer. Is that because he just doesn't want his brother getting in this line of work? Or does he truly like not like his younger brother? I guess that's TBD. Whenever we catch up with him, we'll get that backstory and information. We did not get any information on how he's able to do this. But surely we'll get it, because this is some serious regen needed here, by the way. It's not like he got stabbed once, pull out, regen it. I mean, he's missing softball, grapefruit size portions of his body. Even for anything less than like an upper moon, that would be a lot to regen, in my opinion. But we'll go ahead and leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.